Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Receivers are bunched together. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback, another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They get the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown. Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid lead.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, LSU, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here comes a handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Patrick, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead an offense by example.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Scored down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Quick completion to the tight end. Crosses the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense in a split backfield now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And now the first play of this drive was set up at the 37. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 for the 47. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Down he goes. It's a sack. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. So they get a 3rd attempt right here. From the shotgun, drops back. Turns it loose downfield. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a 1st down. This could cost them.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him in a scoring position.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. I have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. They finally make the stop right near midfield. First down. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Ball carrier tackled there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to roam. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Play action here on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really...
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. What a grab by the freshman.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. Pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Scanning the field, it's Carpenter. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Past the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in scoring position now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll feed the back again. Breaks an open space. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half was in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll hand it off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. And a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat, but just a short gain on the play.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore able to bring that down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on the 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in?
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past them.
Pounding away with the run game. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown. Tie. Mark, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they tack on the extra point.
LSU 29.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it is a fumble. Scooped up in the defense.
Just a great job by this